it's an issue that Jesus' call to John and the mission there at Kapakumba is to make a difference in the people's life. Their spiritual life, but also making a difference in the way they live day by day. Well, let's bring things a little bit closer to home. Jesus came into this world in order to make a difference. We too are called to make a difference. You know, we've been talking about having a simpler Christmas this year. We've been encouraging you to consider how you might be able to give more of yourself rather than giving more things. Rather than just giving more stuff this year, how might you be able to give of yourself? You know, just this week, someone shared with my wife Bootsy that they were taking the message to heart that Pastor Alex had preached back in September. It's a family that is experiencing unemployment right now. They don't have the resources that they maybe have had in previous years. And so they are making everything that they're giving this year. They're trying to give of themselves as they give gifts this Christmas season. My challenge to you this morning is that if you're seeking to simplify Christmas this season, if you're seeking to simplify and not focus so much on stuff, let me challenge you to do something for at least one person who's not on your Christmas list. You know, someone who's not a family member, someone who's not a colleague. Find at least one person that you can do something for in trying to make a difference. You know, there's the Project Angel Tree here locally, where you can take a gift tag off of a tree and buy a gift for a child whose family is in need. You know, another thing you might do this Advent season leading up to Christmas is give to the Salvation Army. You know, one of the ways that I've been convicted in recent days is how much I go in and out of stores. You know, and I go in and out of stores with the purpose of buying something. And as I see that person with the Salvation Army kettle ringing the bell, I've been challenged that every time I go by in or out of the store that I should put $1 in. Now, $1 doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it adds up as you think about how many times I go in or out of a store. You know, it's an issue that this past week, you know, I haven't always had $1 in my pocket, and so I've given more another time when I've gone by. I even had to be intentional as I was checking out one day, asking for them to give me some $1 bills so that I could put something in the kettle on the way out. But if God has blessed me in such a way that I'm really able to go in that store as often as I do to purchase whatever I want or whatever I need, surely I can do something that is generous in helping someone else. Maybe you've made a commitment. You can make a commitment to come to the church basement on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday following Christmas when we do lunch buddies. Coming and just giving of your time, hanging out with kids and playing games or maybe helping in the kitchen. Maybe you could take time to go to the nursing home or visit someone who's shut in. Someone that for weeks or months or maybe even since last Christmas you've said, oh, I need to go visit them. You know, taking the time to go and visit them and make a difference in someone's life who is not typically on your Christmas list. Jesus came into this world to make a difference. And He also calls us to make a difference. So what are you going to do about it? You don't have to go to another country. You know, there are needs right here in our community. You know, there are needs on your street. There are needs in your neighborhood. You know, and it's not an issue that you have to do what anyone else is doing, but pray that God might lay a burden upon your heart of some way that you can make a difference in the life of someone who's not on your Christmas list. Maybe that's doing something to make a difference of putting a smile on their face. Maybe it's an issue of making a difference of helping them to care for a particular need. In some way, give of yourself in order that you're making a difference. You may never know how it impacts that other person, but if you're responding to the prompting of God's Holy Spirit in doing something to seek to make a difference, you can entrust the results into God's hands. You are called to make a difference. The question is, are you willing to do it?